Hi guys, welcome to the Brainy Buzz channel. So before we get started, make sure to hit that like button, also subscribe to my channel. 10 things you shouldn't do on an empty stomach. So make sure to watch the full video. In a day, we get cramped with things we want to do and things the world wants us to do. From the minute you wake up to the moment you fall asleep, there's so much to do. And to do it all, you need a lot of energy and vibe. It would be amazing if it were never to fade. But then it does, doesn't it? While running time to time, sometimes we start pushing our meal time to our flexibility. We keep scheduling it for later, and we even think this might help you lose a few pounds. But let me tell you, it isn't. And you are just screwing your food system. And that's going to get you into a lot of trouble. By leaving your stomach empty, you are making friends with tiredness and stress, which brings along arguments and irritatingness. Well, apart from all that, there are certain important things that you should never consider doing on an empty stomach. 1. Coffee. It's a big no. Do not take coffee/tea on an empty stomach. We usually have this morning ritual of having coffee just after you wake up. We just have this fantasy that coffee can make your day better. But say, no it doesn't. Coffee on an empty stomach creates indigestion and heartburn that will last throughout the day. And it may even cause stomach ulcer and bowel syndrome. So if you feel extra stressed after it, it is the caffeine causing it. So before you start your day with coffee, it's better to have a piece of bread or cake, or even a bit of breakfast with it. 2. Taking meds. Well, unless your prescription says you are to take in on an empty stomach, it is essential not to take meds on an empty stomach. There's reason behind all this fiasco. It is that meds are often concentrated syrups or antibiotics, which your body may not take lightly. Consuming meds on an empty stomach can affect your inner organs and even cause bleeding or bowel syndrome. It's too much for your body to handle it by itself, so it's the best to load your body, will provide food, and get it all prepared for the medicine attack. 3. Workout. We have this imaginary saying in our minds that it's great to exercise on an empty stomach, and that it might actually help you burn more fat, which may be true on some level, but I assure you that this is quite unhealthy. It's better to at least fill your system with nuts or water before you hit the gym. And as for intense workouts, it is a must to fuel your body with sufficient food. Working out on an empty stomach can result in a loss of muscle. When you work out is intense and your body has no enough glycogen to fuel your muscles, start burning instead of the fat. So start giving your body some fuel to burn. 4. Spicy food. Yes, spicy food is so good to taste, but then it's too much for your stomach to handle. Your stomach is a delicate part, and spicy food can hurt it. So you need to balance it by mixing it with less spicy or regular food, so it is well balanced for your stomach to digest. Tasty food on an empty stomach can cause heartburn and may even upset your system. So always remember to keep it well balanced. 5. Alcohol. Basically, without eating, the alcohol absorption rate becomes twice as fast. It means you're going to get drunk 2 times sooner. And while it may sound like a good deal for someone, it has lots of negative repercussions. Some of them are immediate, like a much higher chance of severe hangover. Some of them are long-term, like bad consequences for your liver, heart, and kidneys. How to handle the situation. Try to give preferences to cooled, non-carbonated drinks, as they are absorbed more slowly. But even better, try to get your hands on some food like small sandwich or even on that contains butter. 6. Chewing gum. When you chew your gum, or organs think that you're eating food that it will have to digest pretty soon, so your stomach makes a digestive acid, which destroys its lining when it's empty. This means that overindulgence with gum is a sure way to develop gastritis. Also, it's scientifically proven that people who chew gum prefer junk food like French fries or candies over healthy options like fruits and vegetables. Here's some advice. Chewing gum that contain natural sweeteners like sorbitol xylitol is far less harmful than those with sugar. Also, just don't chew the gum for more than 10 minutes even with a full stomach, because it can still do some nasty things to your intestines. 7. Going to bed. Going to bed on an empty stomach might get in the middle of your sleep. It might leave you tired and constantly wake you. You will in turn and finally end up with a wild appetite the next morning. So it's better to go to bed with a half-loaded stomach, which will put to sleep sooner and harmonize your system. If you go to sleep hungry and with a low glucose level, it will not only prevent you from falling asleep, but it will probably cause the so-called superficial sleep, and you will also probably wake earlier than expected. So, when you go to sleep hungry, you sleep worse. Interestingly, a lack of sleep will increase the level of hunger hormones. That is the reason why we eat more the following day after skipping dinner, and not because our organisms remember not having enough food the day before. What's the best solution here? It is commonly known that grudging yourself before you sleep is a pretty bad idea. The best option is drinking some dairy product. They contain magnesium and calcium. These elements will ensure your health. 8. Citrus fruits. Citrus fruits are purely acidic, and acid on an empty stomach is a big no. No. Drinking/eating citrus fruits on an empty stomach may increase the acid level in your stomach and cause acidity. It might also cause irritating and is dangerous for people with gastritis, and it might develop for those who don't. 9. Aerated drinks. Aerated drinks are quite similar to citrus fruits, but more harmful. They are highly acidic and might add up to the acids in your stomach and raise the acid level. It might also affect your intestine and leave your stomach upset and sick. 10. Fighting. So who doesn't get grumpy when they are hungry? Hunger can produce enzymes which leave your body irritating and reduces your tolerance that you start arguing and fighting for nothing. It can also make you take a wrong decision that you will regret. You stop thinking when your stomach is empty and hence the chaos. So never stay longer on an empty stomach. Food is what keeps you going, so don't postpone that meal of yours. Eat healthily and stay healthy. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Also subscribe to our channel before you go.